Hey, what's up everybody? It's another episode on the TazzCraft server. I think this is episode 9, I believe. And as you can see, I have nothing on my person. I have absolutely nothing. And reason for that is I died. Yeah, it's true. I don't die very often these days. I tend to be pretty safe, but I had an incident in the Nether. We'll take a look at that later. I've worked a lot on the Nether hub, but in the process of working on the Nether hub and doing a lot of excavating out of things, I had an incident where I went to go hit some blocks with a pickaxe and I hit a pigman instead, because, you know, they like to swarm me in the Nether for some reason. I don't know why. But hit one of them, and of course they all came swarming, and I tried to run away, but ended up falling in a hole of lava, and I died, and I lost everything. So that's unfortunate. But, you know, the nice thing about me having a lot of shops in the Nether is I tend to actually, I think I'm the richest person on the server, and I'm not going to reveal exactly how many diamonds I have, but I do have quite a few. But on top of that, whenever I raid the Nether to go get more elytras to sell, I tend to get a lot of diamond armor from the chests, so I actually have quite an extensive selection of diamond armor. I have a couple of elytra as well, but they're not enchanted. Um, so what I need to do is, the first thing I need to do is armor back up, and get back the tools that I lost. So I'm going to have to go over to the Enderman XP grinder for a while and get everything back to the way it was. And then once I've done that, then I think we'll go and take a look at the Nether hub that I've worked on so far, and we'll go to that point. Oh yeah, and before I set out, I did make one change here at my base. I did finally put in a Nether portal at my base. I haven't had one for the longest time. I usually just fly over to TNTeon's portal. I just use his, but I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna put one at mine. And the funny thing is even though I have the portal, I found myself still flying over to TNTeon's because I've used it so frequently. So, but yeah, that's one addition I made to my base, and now we're gonna make our way. Actually, we're gonna make our way over to Trident Bear's area because I need another bow now. And there's actually quite a few bows over there already from AFK fishing, so I'm gonna see if I can't steal some enchantments from bows over there. I will say that ever since I upgraded the Enderman farm, works a lot better now. Works a lot faster, which is really nice. The Endermen repopulate a lot faster in this thing. Alright, so that actually didn't end up taking all that long. However, I did forget to stop by Trident Bears. I don't know how I forgot. I walked right past it, but I still need to do the whole thing with the bow, because the bow is pretty much how I handle the gas that keep appearing in the Nether. So I'm going to go get another bow, and then I will be showing off what I've done on the Nether so far. Alright, so we're back at the Enderman XP grinder. We're gonna see if I can't combine some of this stuff. Hopefully it's not gonna get to the point where it's so outrageous I can't afford it anymore. Let's see, so we're gonna do those two. And punch 2. And infinity, and that should be it. I just need 13 levels for that. Alright, so we're gonna have more than enough levels now. So this one and this one. Alright, that should do for now, although I am curious. If I was to try to repair this thing, how much would this cost to repair? $9. That's not bad. I think I'm going to leave it for now, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over to the Nether, and I can show you guys what I've been doing over there. Alright, so we're back in the Nether, and what I've been trying to do in the Nether is I'm trying to build a Nether hub. So it's safe to walk around. It's not safe as of right now, but it'll get safer when I'm done. But also, so it's kind of big and it's open. It's a little bit nicer to look at. It's easier to find people's portals. Um, and this is kind of reminiscent of the way I think Hermitcraft did theirs at one point. So I've got glass on top of concrete blocks so that you can see the different districts. So the blue district right here, whoa, the blue district right here is of course the I don't know, is it the Atlantis district or something? I don't know. And then this green, um, that's where, oh, the green's just regular land. So if it's not in a district and it's land, then it's just green. And then if it's just water or rivers, then it's just blue. And then the districts themselves are going to be colored per the districts. So this green right here, I think this is supposed to be the industrial district, which is actually where the spawn portal is, which is right there. This is the portal to spawn. So it's right in this area right here. And then of course there's some other portals up over here. Of course, from the looks of it, these are actually not inside any district. So I think some people are going to be surprised to learn that their builds are not actually in a district. Oh, and I have one of my concrete shulkers here. Someone, I don't know if I tried to repair that or not. But what I've actually been doing lately, I stopped placing green glass, one because I ran out, and then two because I've actually been working on this, where I'm just excavating out further to, I guess it would be the south. Yeah, further south. That way I can get the other districts. You know, we can continue southward doing these districts. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of excavating, and actually, well, I actually ended up dying right over here. Let's see, where did I die exactly? I died. Oh, I think it was over here. I mean, you can see how massive this excavation is. It goes a long ways. I mean, it goes all the way over there. So, yep, it's quite a large area that I'm excavating out slowly but surely. I'm like shaving it down one layer at a time. Well, not one layer at a time, but you know what I mean. I'm starting up high and I'm working my way down. I actually think I died right over here. Yeah, you can see the blocks. It's a good thing these guys aren't still aggroed or they'd be really upset with me. But this is actually the hole I accidentally fell into. Oh my gosh, my ender chest is down there. It's such a random thing to find down there. I was trying to get to my rockets and I must have placed my ender chest by accident. But yeah, I mean that's where I died, was in that stupid hole right there. So I was trying to get away from the pigment. I was trying to rocket off, and instead my mouse, the wheel, it went right past the rockets and went to my food, and so I was trying to eat instead of fly, and by the time I realized what happened, I was pretty much dead. So, but yeah, I just need to keep excavating this out, and then that's kind of the big project I'm working on right now. Is just trying to get this Nether hub to be somewhat decent. At some point, once I'm done doing all this excavating, then we're going to have to shift the portals to be down inside the Nether hub instead of kind of floating up above. And then the other thing I got to do at some point is I'm not planning to build this Nether hub to encompass the entire area as far as the extents that we can build to, because that would just be, I think, excessive. Really, all I want to encompass pretty much is the districts. I might go out a little bit beyond the districts and make it a big square, but then anything beyond that, you know, people are just going to have to build their own um, walkways or, you know, different ways of getting to those areas. So, yeah, see, I'm telling you, this is a dangerous place right now because gas spawn everywhere because there's so much flat open surface now that until I get down and I can put the glass underneath so that it's not a spawnable block underneath, the gas just spawn like crazy. I'm constantly fighting off gas and then trying to keep the zombie pigmen from walking up into my face while I'm trying to excavate, which is frustrating because I swear they swarm me for some reason. They think whatever I'm doing is the most interesting thing they've ever seen. So, gosh, see, I almost hit that guy. I was trying to put out the fire. Jeez, these guys are just desperate to get in a fight. They want to pick a fight with me, apparently. So, But anyways, I just need to keep excavating and get down to the bottom where the glass is down there, and just keep making concrete blocks and putting glass on top. Gosh, there's another ghast. Where is he? He's over there. See? How does he see me from so far away? I barely have my render distance turned up that far. Die. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, if anybody on the server would like to assist with this project, I am totally down for help because this is taking so very long to do. At this point, if anybody was willing to help, I would give you a really nice pickaxe or two just to help out. But yeah, any help can go a long way. I'm constantly trying to repair these walkways. I tried to enclose all the walkways to keep them safe so people could, traverse without fear of dying. Um, and I've tried to do that, but the gas keep blowing holes in it, so constantly trying to keep it repaired. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on right now, and I'm just gonna keep plugging away at it and see where I get to. If I get another update, I definitely will let you guys know. Alright, so it's been a while since I've recorded, my last time I recorded. And right now I'm just in the process of gathering up more sand. I actually have come to a new desert that's within the borders because we were running out of sand in the old desert that was within the borders. So yeah, we obviously use a lot of sand on this server and need a lot of glass because really I need glass for the Nether. So I'm gathering up some more sand for that. But as soon as I've gathered up enough sand, I'm going to show you guys some stuff that not only I've been working on, but stuff that others have worked on as well. And so let me finish gathering up this glass and then we'll go take a look. Alright, so we finished gathering up glass, and now we're going to make our way... That's a cow. We're going to make our way back to my base to drop the sand off. And then we're going to take a look at what I've been working on and also what others on the server have been working on. Particularly what TNTeon's been working on, because he's built something that's actually been quite helpful for the Nether hub. So we're going to take a look at what he built, and we'll go to that point. Alright, so we've dropped our sand off here at the smelter, and I will work on that later. Although I hear a skeleton somewhere around here. Anyway, I guess I won't worry about that. So let's go take a look at the Nether hub so far. You guys can see the progress that's been made on it. It's obviously got a long ways to go, but it's coming along. It's a slow process having to excavate and then actually have it right here behind my portal. So you can kind of see I've now got it all excavated out. This other section that I was working on will fly around. Hopefully my video isn't going to be choppy, but yeah, this is what we got so far. It's pretty extensive. I mean, obviously I'm still trying to fill everything in, but it's coming along pretty good. And Tian has actually built something that's going to be quite helpful with this. So let's go over and take a look at what he's built so that we can see how that is going to help us. Okay, so here we are back in the overworld, and we're going to fly over to Tian's base. This isn't his main base. This is like his... See, he's even built something else since I was last here. But he built this contraption, if I could land on it, because I'm terrible at flying apparently. This is a concrete machine. So the idea here being is that you could go AFK with large amounts of concrete powder, and this thing will create concrete for you, which is it's kind of nice, especially since, as you saw as we were flying around the Nether, that there is still a lot of concrete that's got to get put in place. And then I don't know what that thing is over there that he's building. I don't know. Maybe he's going to make a video on whatever that is, but yeah, this concrete machine has actually been quite helpful. So I've used it quite a few times. So you can fill these 3 chests full of concrete powder, and it'll automatically chuck it back out at you as you're going AFK and placing concrete powder. So you could set up some sort of auto clicker that automatically clicks the mouse, and it'll just do it all for you. I will say it works best if you're working with one color, because if you put multiple colors in this thing, then you're going to constantly have to be sitting there switching back and forth between concrete powders to be able to keep it running. But yeah, it's a good machine. I really like it. I've used it a few times now. Right now, what I'm lacking though is glass. I've actually got quite a bit of concrete I need to place, but I got to have the glass to go on top of it. Another thing that I need to do in the Nether hub is I need to put some sort of ceiling and walls around the extents of where we're going to be building the Nether hub for. Because I told you, we're not going to build it for the entire Nether hub. I think that's just way too much work. We're just going to mostly be focusing around the district areas, and then anything outside of that, people are just going to have to build their own walkways and make them beautiful or whatever they want to do. But something else that I've built that I'm going to show you is I've actually worked on a blaze farm because I need the rods to power my furnaces to make the glass, because, you know, I've only got so much coal because I haven't been in my mine pit for a while. So I need something else to fuel my furnaces, so I decided blaze rods would be a good idea. I know you could do dry kelp farms, but I've never built one, and you know, I already know about the blaze farm, so I figured that was a good way to go. And I built a blaze farm previously, but it was a very manual process, and it wasn't always the safest way to do it. So I went online and I found a tutorial for making just kind of a classic blaze farm. I think these have been around for a long time. So yeah, I'll show you the blaze farm that I made previously, and then we'll go take a look at the other one that I made. They're not that far away from my base, so it's kind of nice. This fortress happens to not be too far away. But yeah, this was the one I made before, so the blazes, you know, they fall down, and you just whack them with your looting 3 sword, and you get blazes that way. But I built another one that's actually quite a bit better. This blaze spawner is actually behind this wall over here. You can kind of hear the blazes now. They're starting to spawn. But they're behind that wall right there. The blaze farm is actually below. So we'll go back down here and I'll show you how this one works. Well, I guess I can't show you the inner workings because it's all kind of enclosed, and to go in there would be a little dangerous. So we're not going to go in it. But the idea is that you go AFK right here for a couple of minutes and you let the blazes build up in the chamber below, and then you would come down here to the chamber below and the blazes would just be stacked up waiting for you to whack them with your sword. So this works pretty good. I've used this to gather, you know, like, you know, maybe 16 or 18 stacks of blaze rods. But yeah, I've used this to get blaze rods for my furnaces. So that's really all I've kind of worked on for the last little while. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you really have liked this video, then be sure to hit that like button. And if you really love the video, then you can always subscribe to my channel because it helps. And let me know in the comments what you guys think I should use for the ceiling and the walls of the Nether in the Nether hub. What material I should use. I was thinking about some sort of stone. But if you guys have some better ideas, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate any feedback that you guys give me. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll catch you in the next episode of TazzCraft.